Hi everyone, my name is Silvia Martinez and I am super excited to be able to share my testimony with you of what BeyondFit Life has done for me. Being part of this group, and I can say community, sisterhood, because these girls have been amazing with accountability and support. Honestly, it's something just so wonderful. It's such a gift and a blessing from God because I get to see women so vulnerable, so humble in their weakest points in life that has transformed me and changed my life perspective in each and every single stage these women are facing and that have faced. So I am just so thankful, that God brought me here and that now I am able to share what Beyond Fit Life has done for me. I have been working on a one-to-one with Kate already for almost a year, and it's just been an amazing journey. I joined this community when I was on the lowest point of my life. I had just faced a divorce and I had been going through so many issues, and one of them was over-exercising and under-eating according for my needs. So sometimes when we go through very harsh things in life, we try to fill our voids with overdoing things or simply trying to hide, those fears, those doubts, those insecurities that maybe earlier in life someone told us, or simply by the social norms or cultural, whatever it is, that deviate us from godly femininity. And that's one of the things that I got trapped in. I wanted to fill myself, my emptiness, with exercising, punishing my body, and creating unhealthy habits that led me to a metabolic discompensation. What happened was that when I went to doctors, I was not getting my period on time. I would skip. I remember my first time. I actually went 9 months without menstruating, and I knew something wasn't right. I kept on exercising, still a little bit naive, still a little bit, I guess, confused about all this that I had undergone through. And when I started reaching out to the women and being more vulnerable and more honest of what I was facing, I noticed that not only me, it was a lot of them that had undergone through many different things that led us to simply had, our hormones unbalanced. And that's one of the things Kate teaches us through Beyond Fit Life, for us to get our hormones back on track. And well, we now know that many things can cause us to have that imbalance, and it's okay to go through a lot of things in life and simply get lost, because that's the beauty of progress, and that's the beauty of a process. Although at times it might be painful, there's always an answer and there's always people there to rescue us. So as I started getting the reports, from the medical field, there weren't any answers. I just felt like mystery diagnosis. They would put PCOS, and all of a sudden it was just amenorrhea and absences of periods, and they tried to put me under different types of meds which my body couldn't tolerate. So in one of the times that I was put on under some synthetic hormones, so my progesterone and estrogen levels could actually be normal, it just simply went out of whack. And that's when I said, what, my body is not, it's not reacting to this synthetic hormones. My body just needs something more natural, something that it's not too harsh on it. And that's when I reached out to Kate and I said, Kate, what, I would like to be with you on a one-on-one so you can tailor my nutrition and maybe, rebalance my hormones. So we did. She started structuring the nutrition, the workouts. I had to rest a lot. I had to do a lot of leisure activities, something that I had forgotten to do, because sometimes you do neglect yourself. And this is where transformation begins. So as I started this journey, I set myself a goal and said, what, as I am embarking on this new venture, I also want to connect in a deeper level with my own self, with my own heart. And it did. It's been an amazing journey for me, as I have seen how long I've come, and it's just beyond transformational to be able to share what BeyondFit Life has done for me and the amazing things that I get out of this community, because it is so empowering. It's just simply so motivating and so encouraging to have these girls daily, simply pushing me forward, always, lifting me up in spirit and prayer. And, what an awesome gift to have wonderful prayers and just simply see wonderful testimonies day in and day out of how, this program has been able to transform lives from the inside out. And I did just simply wanted to wrap up with the most important things that I myself have found being part of the BeyondFit Life program. And I actually wrote them down because I didn't want to forget some of the things that I have gotten out of this wonderful venture myself. And throughout this program, I have learned to become a better version of myself. I've learned that it hasn't been only about my body, but being physically changed, but it is the inner self being transformed. I've also learned that the best success stories come from experience, and even the negative ones, okay? They always help us to simply end with happiness and restoring beauty from ashes. Also, I have learned to embrace my body and see myself as God sees me. And the most important thing that I've learned is that I need to carry the crown of womanhood, of what the title that God has given me as his daughter, as a woman here on earth, as a girl, and simply with dignity, with integrity and conviction, valuing my identity in him alone and acting as is, because it is he, the one that led me to this. And it has been amazing just seeing how my life has been transformed from the inside out, and how being part of this community not only has changed my way of thinking, but it has also changed every single tidbit of my heart. And one of the things that really has helped me is realness. It's being with real women that face real struggles. And that's what we're here for, to empower each other, to learn from each other, and more than anything, to know that you're not alone in this journey. I hope my story motivates you and empowers you to become the women that God called you to become. That as you profess your everyday life, you claim Romans 12:2, and you renew your mind each and every single day through his word, through simply just mindful acts of self-care, and embracing your true beauty for who he has created you to be. Thank you so much for listening to me, and hope to see you soon in our BFL portal.